So I knew Marquis for a long time and know various projects that they have done. So among all the tender that came in, they really bring in a lot of technical knowledge. They even propose some of the technical aspect of things that I didn't and I'm not prepared for. So I think they really have a good team that can sort out the R&D part. And also they have good facilities that can deliver the items in a timely manner. So I think looking at that, it's very natural that we think Marquis is the right company that can take on this project.
Many of the projects we have done are relating to client specification, and there is already ready pieces that we are familiar with. In that sense, this project is different, completely different. There is nothing that we are able to fall back on. So while we are having our R&D, we are also being pushed by the timeline to fulfill delivery schedules. So we are learning on the go, and at the same time having to meet up the expectation of the architects, of the various the owners per se, to fulfill all the specification requirements.
And I think it is so important that we need to fulfill the whole delivery, because it's not just us that need to deliver on certain time. The whole of Singapore wanted like this jewel to happen. Yes. And it's not just Singapore, I think the whole world is expecting this jewel thing, because a lot of press and social media is being shared. So the pressure is like more than the sum of two of us. Actually is a lot of pressure. So I think it's very important to find the right collaborators like Marquis that has the capability to deliver all those things. Yeah. Quite easy, because as I said, they have expertise and technicalities and the good team of people that are able to sort out all these mechanics of things. So I don't seriously remember there's one thing that is very tough.
Nathan has been really supportive, and he totally understands how wood works and able to stand on our behalf to explain to the client, to the architect, who want it to be seamless, perfect.
They want it to produce out like a handphone. Everything's like an iPhone and everything's perfect plastic molding. But then we know wood is a natural, every grain is different, right? And it's also almost 50% handmade, because it's furniture, right? People. So we have to educate the customer that every piece is like a bespoke piece. Every piece is done by hand and machine. So, and every wood piece is different. So
even with the grains that is showing up, they wanted consistency of the same color, which actually in a wood, every strip that you cut, right, actually is different. And that's the beauty of it. We realized that when we put it in a mock-up room in a sterile environment, in an office space, everything shows up. But when we place the same bench into the jewel space with all the trees around it, it blends perfectly into the space. It's absolutely beautiful, and nobody really bothered to look at the one strip or two strip that has a different tonality or color to it. So Nathan has been instrumental in educating the team that is involved in making this happen.